Good morning, students. Welcome to P.N.AMERSEY e-learning classes. Students, today we are going to start our new chapter, and that is chapter number 11, Perimeter and Area. Chapter number 10 we will solve later on. So let's start solving chapter number 11, Perimeter and Area. Before starting this chapter, you must know some key points about this chapter. So first one is, what is perimeter? Or you can say define perimeter. Answer is, perimeter is the distance around a closed figure. This is the definition of perimeter. Perimeter is the distance around a closed figure that you have already studied in standard 6th. You have to write all these key points in your notebook. Now, what is area? Area of a closed figure is the part of plane or region occupied by the closed figure. It means if this is a closed figure, then part of a plane or region occupied by the closed figure. This is called the area of this is called area. Now, another point that you have to keep in mind is perimeter of rectangle. Now, what is the formula of perimeter of a rectangle? That is equal to 2 into length plus breadth. Student, I am again repeating it. Please write all these formulas in your notebook and you have to learn all this formula thoroughly. So, what is the perimeter of a rectangle? That is equal to 2 into length plus breadth. Now, area of rectangle. What is the area of rectangle? Formula to find out the area of a rectangle, that is equal to length into breadth. Another point is perimeter of a square. That is equal to 4 into side, because all the 4 sides of a square is same. Now, what is the area of a square? Area of a square is equal to side into side, or we can say length into length. Last point is perimeter of a regular polygon. That is equal to number of side into length of each side. Students, please write all these key points in your notebook and then you have to learn all these formulas thoroughly. So let's start exercise 11.1. Now, first question of exercise 11.1 is, the length and the breadth of a rectangular piece of land are 500 meter and 300 meter respectively. Find, first part is its area. It means you have to find out the area of rectangular piece of land. And to find out the area of rectangular piece of land, is formula is length into breadth. Second part is the cost of the land. If 1 meter square of the land cost rupees 10,000, it means you have to find out the cost of that land. And 1 meter square land cost is 10,000. So let's solve question number 1. This is the solution of question number 1, students. Now, in the question, it is given that length of that rectangular piece of land, that is equal to 500 meter. It is already given in the question. And breadth is equal to 300 meter. That is also given in the question. First part is you have to find out the area of a rectangular piece of land. And to find out the area of rectangle, that is equal to, formula is length into breadth. So we will put the formula length into breadth. In place of length, we will write 500 because length of the rectangular piece of land is 500 meter. So 500 into 300 because breadth is 300 meter. 5 3s are 15. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is 1,50,000 meters square. That is the area of rectangular piece of land. So this area of piece of land that is equal to 1,50,000 meters square. Now second part is you have to find out the cost of that piece of land. And it is already given in the question that cost of 1 meter square of land is equal to rupees 10,000. इसका मतलब है 1 मीटर स्क्वायर लैंड की कॉस्ट दे रखी है और वो है 10,000 रुपीज. आपको क्या फाइंड करना है? एरिया आपने फाइंड आउट किया 1,50,000, तो 1,50,000 की कितनी कॉस्ट होगी वो आपको फाइंड करना है. To find that, what is therefore the cost of 1,50,000 meters square is equal to what? So to find out this, you have to multiply this 1,50,000 by 10,000. So 10,000 into 1,50,000. After multiplying 10,000 by 1,50,000, answer is rupees 1,500,000,000. The cost of that rectangular piece of land is 1,500,000,000. बहुत महंगा है भाई. 1,500,000,000. Let's solve second question, students. And second question is find the area of a square park. Park is square in shape, whose perimeter is 320 meter. In this question, perimeter of a square park is given, and that is 320 meter, and you have to find out the area of a square park. So let's solve question number 2. So let's solve question number 2, and solution is perimeter of square park. That is already given in the question, and that is 320 meter. As you know that perimeter of a square park formula is 4 into side, and 4 into side is equal to 320. Perimeter of a square park formula is 4 into side is equal to 320. 4 into side is L. Suppose side is L of a square park, that is equal to 320. Therefore, L is equal to 320 upon 4. 4 ones are 4, and 480 times is equal to 320. Therefore, L, length of a square park, that is equal to 80 meter. Now, you have to find out the area of a square. Area of a square, that is equal to, formula is length into length. And just now we have calculated length, and that is 80 meter. In place of length, we will write 80 into 80. 8 8s are 64. 0 plus 0 and 0. 0, 0. So it will become 6,400 meters square. So area of square is equal to 6,400 meter square. Now let's solve third question, students. And third question is find the breadth of a rectangular plot of land if its area is 440 meters square and the length is 22 meter. Also find its perimeter. In this question, you have to find out the breadth of a rectangular plot of land. In this question, area is given, that is 440 meter, and length is given, that is equal to 22 meter of a rectangular plot. And then you have to find out its perimeter also. See, this is the solution of question number 3. Area of a rectangular plot, that is equal to 440 meters square, that is given in the question, students. And length of rectangular plot, that is also given, that is equal to 22 meter. Now, what is there? You have to find out the area of a rectangular plot. And to find out the area of a rectangular plot, formula is length into breadth. Here area of a rectangular plot, that is 440. So in place of this, we will write 440 is equal to, in place of length, we will write 22 meter. And we have to find out the breadth. So 440, therefore 440 is equal to 22 into B. Now, we can write 22 into B is equal to 442, just to simplify the equation. So, we can write like this also. 22 into B, flip. इसको इधर कर दिया, इसको इधर कर दिया. So, 22 into B is equal to 440. आपको समझ में आए इसलिए ये 22 into B को is equal to के इस साइड कर दिया और 442 को is equal to के इस साइड कर दिया. तो ये जो लेफ्ट हैंड राइट हैंड साइड है वो लेफ्ट हैंड साइड बना दिया और जो लेफ्ट हैंड साइड है उसे राइट हैंड साइड बना दिया. सो 22 into B is equal to 440. Therefore, B is equal to 440 upon 22. 22 ones are 22, 22 twos are 44. And this 0 will come like this only. Therefore, breadth is equal to 20 meter. Therefore, breadth is equal to 20 meter. Now, we have to find out the perimeter also. Perimeter is equal to, formula is 2 in length plus breadth. Now, in place of length, we will write 22 because it is already given in the question that length of a rectangular plot is 22 meter. And plus 20. 20 means breadth. Breadth we have just calculated it now. So, breadth is equal to 20. So, in place of breadth, we will write 20. That is equal to 2 into 22 plus 20, that is 42. Now we will multiply this 2 by 42, 2 into 42. See student, this bracket means multiplication. So 2 into 42, that is equal to 84 meter. Thus perimeter of the rectangular plot is 84 meter, and this is the answer of question number 3.